Hey guys, it's Kat, and today I thought I'd do a chatty video. I went out this morning with Haley to browse the Mecca pre-releases and there really wasn't much available. But I was thinking about it, and this holiday season is kind of hard because there's not much that actually inspires me, but I thought I'd do like a 5 products that I'm thinking of buying and 5 products that I'm definitely avoiding this year. Might actually be more than 5, but it is what it is. So let's start with the positives. Let's talk about products that I really want to check out. A lot of these haven't released yet in Australia. Most things I think are coming on the 30th of October, so we've got a little bit of time. But the first thing that I really want to check out, I'm actually wearing a lipstick. I got this mini from a Beauty Loop box. This is the Bareminerals. I think it's a BarePRO matte lipstick. Anyway, it's like a bullet lipstick. It's a matte one. I'm wearing it today. This is the shade Petal, and annoyingly, I think they have like 20 shades in the US, but only 9 shades available in Australia because Bareminerals doesn't bring out their full collection in Australia anymore. But they do have a lot of lip packs this year, and there is a lip duo of 2 of these full size. This shade is in it, and I think Boysenberry, which is like a deeper nude shade. I really like the formula. I really like this color, so it's something that I'm interested in. I want to replace this with a full size if possible. And in Australia, I think the pack is like $23, but a full size of one of these I think it's like $32 or something. So it's a massive saving. So I can buy 2 for less than 1. So that's a pack that I really want to check out on the 30th. Another lip duo that I have actually purchased already, but I do want to pick up the second one if it's available. Hourglass bring out their confession lipstick duos every holidays. This year it has like frosted packaging. I already bought the pack that's got the nude and like the dark sort of berry shade, but there is another shade variety coming out that I really want to pick up. So those are definitely on my wish list. Another sort of category that I'm interested in, I did actually look today at some NARS palettes. So they've released like a highlighter and 2 blush trios, and there's 2 shade varieties. Now I'm still interested in those. I swatched them in store and the colors didn't like jump out at me, but they're still on my wish list as something that like maybe I'll pick up because I really like the quality of NARS highlighters. They're really, really beautiful. So I might pick up one of those, possibly along with maybe a lipstick or a lip pack, because I do these days. I'm really loving NARS quality, so they're always on my wish list. Clearly I have a thing for lip products. It's not a new thing. It is an issue that I've had for a long time. But another lip duo that really interests me, I don't know if this is coming to Australia, but Laura Mercier is bringing out their Velour Seduction Lip Duet. So these are a lip product that I've been keen to try for a while. I have swatched these. They're very pretty. It's just a product that I haven't yet sort of tried because I don't need it. But they do have a duo with like a nice nude and a red. And I think that'd be a nice like sampling pack. The last thing I want to pick up something from is the Shuramura collection. This is like with Pokemon. So it's a Pikachu. So Pikachu. So it is makeup and some of their hero products with limited edition packaging. I love Shuramura. I love Pokemon. So this is something I definitely would love to pick up something from. And bugger it, I'm adding another one in. So Smashbox have Photo Finish Primer Water Duo. So these are mini primer waters, and they come in either fire and air or earth and water. They both sound great. I really like this product. It's a nice sort of primer spray, but also like a finishing spray. So I would really love to try minis of different scents. So those are things that are on my wish list. I'm not going to get everything from it, but those are the things that sort of interest me the most. And then let's talk about, there's a lot of products that don't interest me, but let's talk about some of the main ones. And I'll probably talk about ones that I possibly would have bought in past years, but for whatever reason, I'm not buying this year. So the first one would be Too Faced. I don't think I'm going to buy anything from Too Faced. This year, I just find the holiday collection to be a little bit uninspired. The new holiday palette, which is the extra spicy palette, which sort of is a, I don't know, sister palette to last year's holiday palette, it just is boring. It's just a warm tone palette with a pop of sort of like dark tealy color, dark tealy black, blue, green kind of color. And There's nothing really about it that interests me. I did see it in store today and I thought, oh, maybe it'll change my mind, and it didn't. I looked at it, I'm like, that's kind of boring. I also looked at their big palettes. They were also pretty boring. And there's really nothing from their collection this year that like shouts to me that I need to get it. The only things that I really like are the Melted Matte Gingerbread Man and Gingerbread Girl, but I own them. I was very disappointed to see that they brought out a mini sparkly lip gloss pack instead of a mini melted matte pack, because the melted matte liquid lipsticks from last year and the mini packs were probably one of my favorite packs, or probably my favorite holiday purchase. And it was just a shame to see that, they didn't have one this year. Another collection I'm probably avoiding is from Urban Decay. So they sort of took their Naked Honey palette, which I haven't purchased yet. People have been asking me if I'm going to buy it. I probably will, but I haven't bought it yet. They've sort of taken that collection and just made a holiday collection out of it. And it just seems really sort of bland, and I don't know, like I like goldy colors, but I don't need it in lip glosses or body powders or whatever it might be. So I just felt like this wasn't very festive. It wasn't very special. It just felt like an extension of a collection that they've brought out in the past. So they sort of used the Naked Cherry and the Naked Heat and the Naked Honey to inspire some lip products and some body products, and it's just kind of boring. Okay, I did say I want to buy the Bareminerals lipstick duo, and I have bought some of their lip packs in the past because they're really good value. But in the past, I like to pick up holiday palettes from them. Now, I don't know if the holiday palette is coming to Australia, but the holiday palette this year is kind of boring. It's a 14-pan palette, and it sort of looks like there's maybe 6 shades of cream. So this is one that I'd have to check out in store, but I'm not really into that really cream nude color. It's just not me. And even though half the palette is really nice, I don't think I'd spend the money to use half a palette. So yeah, for me, that's one that I'll probably skip this year, which is highly unusual because I really love Bareminerals palettes and they always bring them out for the holidays, but this one is just a little bit uninspired. All right, so even though I said I am buying the lip duos from Hourglass, there was, in the back of my mind, I was thinking I would also maybe buy the cheek palette. And they do have sort of like 2 6-pan face palettes and then 1 4-pan cheek palette. Now, I don't really like their ambient lighting powders because they don't really work on my oily skin, but I do like their blush formula, and I've been wanting to try like more of their blush formulas and more of their face like colored powders. But whenever they bring out sort of palettes, they always seem to be very pink toned, and that's not a color that I tend to like using on my face. It just doesn't really work. So when I saw that they were bringing out a blush quad, I actually thought this is quite promising because it does look like it's got a nice balance of shades. Now, I did swatch this in store, and I think if it wasn't for that pink in the corner, I probably would have bought this, but it is, bright pink blush. I don't need it. I don't wear it. So unfortunately, there's no face palettes that I'm going to buy from Hourglass this year. The last brand that I normally would buy something from, but I'm going to skip this year, is Stila. It's not because I don't like Stila products. I do. In the past, I think the past 2 years, I've bought some mini sort of glitter and glow or shimmer and glow sets. And I've got quite a collection of them these days. I do think that their sets are quite good, like sampler packs. They've got nice little liquid lipstick sets. But I just find that this year I don't need any. And the Stila liquid lipsticks aren't my favorite liquid lipstick formula, so it's not something I really actively want to add to my collection. And I just feel like I need to use the glitter and glows that I already have in my collection than buying new ones, because I do feel like even though they all are very pretty, a lot of them, when you put them on the eye, look very similar. And I end up buying them and then going, I didn't need these. So Stila I'm going to give a miss to this year. And I think that was 5. So those are the products that I have on my wish list, and also the products that normally would be on my wish list like in past years, but this year I'm actually going to skip. I'd love to know what you have on your wish list and what you're really interested in buying this year for the holiday season, and what really doesn't interest you. A lot of it really doesn't interest me, but those are the ones that caught me a little bit by surprise, because they're the things that I sort of look out for and I'm really curious about. But this year I just thought, yeah, it's not really doing it for me. So yeah, so that's that video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.